Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Irindal Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds, middleweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
And his opponent across the ring, Irindal.
Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. One of the best punches in the game, and if you like to see action, you should see plenty of it tonight with that hook up top.
Well, the good news is what you said, that he has a real good hook. But the bad news, his opponent knows it, and he should have something to counter it.
Biggs not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Showing you some defense there with the block. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Big. A well-placed left hand up top. Big's got a way of just getting away from that punch. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Big. Halfway through round number one. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Big. Blocks that punch. How about that hook by Big? Look at that combination by Big. Unable to score with the hook. Overhand right can be so effective. A good block. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. Comes right back with a shot of his own. End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. Gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, "Hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer." And he said to you, "What's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus?" What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said, you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think, seriously, that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach the fight, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Good combination on the 1-2 by Big. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Big's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Little head hunting with the left.
Come on!
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. we come to the end of round number 2. Big's approach is to score from the outside. That's already shown itself early on here as he scored to his opponent's head. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Big's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Look at him put his punches together. That's a nice right hand that time by Big. Targets the hook after blocking that shot. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Big. He just missed that shot up top. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Big's putting forth a great combination there. Halfway through this round. Nice work, the left hand to the head. There's the old 1-2 coming after him. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Big movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. And he returns on that exchange. Jab and a straight by Big. Big's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting their hands follow.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
And that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
And that's the end of round 3.
This is a wipeout. You're winning this.
Yeah. Beginning of round number 4. Teddy, the way your scorecard reads, he's up 3 rounds to zip. Good, accurate punching, earning him that lead.
Yeah, very conservative. Hasn't wasted anything. But, as you just touched on, has made everything count.
Move, move.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
You're not focusing.
And he digs in with the jab, cutting down the tree there.
Watch that.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Teddy, we know what the problem is. He's getting hit by left hands. Offer up the solution.
Well, Joe, there's 3 lines of defense. Either you're blocking punches, you're moving your head, or you're using his leg. The problem, he's not using any of those.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well.
Work the body.
Big's left now getting into the mix. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands.
Move your head.
Good flush shot upstairs. 10 clicks of the talk.
Good work.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by Big. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there. Pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target. But his punches are a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. And the old 1-2 by Big. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Biggs putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Off the target by Big. Boy, right on target with that double jab. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And that's the end of round 5. I can't imagine that this is how he thought this fight would play out, Teddy. He's being peppered by headshots.
Yeah, but you got to wonder about what went on in training camp. I mean, did they work on defense at all? I mean, I haven't seen his head move once.
A headshot blocked. Really frustrating his opponent now. Biggs so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Biggs. Good step back counter punch there. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Big. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Big. Nice combination there. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Big. Biggs proving to be elusive. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Biggs in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way because I can't see it any other way.
Unable to make an impact there by Big. Big strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
That hook was well off the mark. Nice combination, jab, uppercut to the head. Very effective with the block and then the score.
Keep your head moving.
just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. And now targeting his opponent. And banging away he goes. Wow, crushing blow upstairs. 3. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught, have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Biggs making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. And we come to the end of the round.
That power. I need you to keep moving.
This is just a good, solid fight. Yes, he's leading on your scorecard here as we begin round number 8. But there has been some back and forth, some give and take.
His opponent has found some kinks in the armor, namely that right hand over the jab.
Nice block. Biggs got to prove a few things here. Number 1, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Not able to land the headshot. Well-placed double jab. "90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Biggs the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Blocks that punch. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
And another right hand comes in. Another strong round of accurate precision punching from him.
Bro, it's easy to be accurate when your opponent walks out there and says, please hit me. I mean, he's like putting a sign on himself. Here's the red target.
Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else than this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up these darn punches.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Big. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Big. Now he's targeting upstairs.
Stay away from those.
Good return fire that time. Blocking a score. Big's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Fires right back at him. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Big. Tried the hook, didn't get it.
Keep working the bud.
Big shot there. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Да куда ты встаешь?
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Oh! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Левого
Now I know
апперкота,
where they got that
подбородок.
saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Big's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockouts, your winner,
I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we'd learn by now that anything can happen. Here's a fight that is clearly heading to a decision, and just like that, it's over by knockout.
Yeah, you need to go to sleep, take a sleeping pill, or do that. Stick your
Нет, 5
chin
раундов
out.
ему отдали первых.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That
Потом
does
только
it
Ирindal
ringside.
проснулся.
We'll see you next time at the fights.
А он пауэров вообще не делал, оказывается. Правый апперкот на 2 очка аж улучшил.